In the vastness between stars, something just crashed the party, and it might be far stranger than we thought. A comet from beyond our solar system, dubbed 3I Atlas, is ripping through our neighborhood at breakneck speed, and the more we look, the more it refuses to behave like any comet we've ever seen. In this video, you'll discover the latest jaw-dropping findings about this cosmic visitor, and stay until the end, because I'll share one possibility that even top scientists admit is almost too wild to believe. What if we could catch a messenger from another star system, flying through our solar system, carrying clues about alien worlds? That's what 3I. Atlas represents a rare, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Only 2 interstellar objects have ever been confirmed before this: Oumuamua in 2017 and Borisov in 2019. Atlas is the third, and it's already breaking the rules. Discovered on July 1st, 2025, by the Atlas telescope in Chile, 3I Atlas immediately stood out. Its orbit is hyperbolic, meaning it's not bound to the sun, it came from the stars and will leave again forever. It's moving fast, and calculations show it'll pass near Mars in early October before reaching its closest point to the sun around October 30th, about 1.5 times farther out than Earth. It won't come anywhere near us. Its closest distance is around 1.8 astronomical units, roughly 270 million kilometers. But astronomers all over the world are turning their telescopes toward it. The Hubble Space Telescope has already captured striking images to estimate its size no more than about 5 to 6 kilometers across, and the James Webb Space Telescope has been studying its composition in infrared light. Even the Sphere-X mission got in on the action, adding to the mountain of data. Scientists also found that it had been hiding in archival images from other telescopes before its official discovery. That means we can trace its path back even further, maybe even guess which star system it came from. But here's where things get weird. Unlike most comets, 3I Atlas shows no measurable non-gravitational acceleration. Normally, when a comet releases gas and dust, those jets push it slightly off course. But Atlas seems to be gliding through space as if nothing is pushing it at all. That could mean it's far more massive than expected, or that any jets are perfectly balanced, which would be an incredible coincidence. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb and his team recently published a paper suggesting Atlas might be unusually dense, possibly made of materials we don't normally see in comets. Then there's the color. In September, amateur astronomers noticed that Atlas was glowing a brilliant emerald green. Normally, this comes from dicarbon molecules reacting with sunlight, but earlier studies showed Atlas was depleted in those carbon chain compounds. In other words, it shouldn't be glowing green at all. Some scientists think a different molecule is responsible, something we've never identified in space before. Even the shape of its glow is confusing. Hubble's images show an odd sunward feature, an anti-tail that seems to stretch opposite the normal direction. It's 10 times longer than it is wide, and while geometry might explain some of that, it still looks off. Loeb called it a sunward glow anomaly, another mystery in a growing list. One team of scientists has proposed a beautiful idea, that interstellar objects like Atlas could actually be planet seeds, building blocks that drift between stars, occasionally captured by young systems and helping form new planets. If that's true, Atlas could be part of a universal recycling program, scattering the material of one star system into another. But not everyone's sticking to natural explanations. Avi Loeb and others have suggested a more controversial thought. What if some interstellar objects aren't natural at all? Oumuamua's unusual acceleration once triggered the same debate. So far, Atlas shows no deliberate motion, but if it ever does, if it deviates from its expected orbit without an obvious cause, that could mean artificial propulsion. Loeb even noted that during its closest pass to the sun, Atlas will be hidden from Earth's telescopes behind the sun itself, a perfect blind spot. If something were to happen, no one would see it until it emerged again. Most astronomers remain skeptical. Comets are notoriously tricky dust jets, geometry, and light effects can easily create illusions of motion or color change. But still, the pattern is uncanny. A visitor from another star, acting just differently enough to keep everyone guessing. As it moves toward perihelion, we're entering the most exciting part of its journey. In late October and early November, it may brighten as the sun's heat wakes up buried ices. Solar flares and coronal mass ejections could spark violent reactions, shaping its tail in ways we've never observed from an interstellar object before. When it comes out from behind the sun later this year, astronomers will be watching closely for any sign of unexpected motion. A sudden twist, a small course change, even a faint flicker in brightness could rewrite everything we know about how interstellar objects behave. And here's the shocking part. If just one fragment of 3 IATLAS were to receive a slight velocity boost, say 30 to 40 kilometers per second, it could, under certain orbital alignments, be redirected into an Earth-crossing path between December 2025 and January 2026. It's a tiny chance, and no one expects it to happen, but mathematically, it's possible. Think about that. A piece of an interstellar object entering our skies. Not as a threat, but as a visitor from another world. What makes 3I Atlas so fascinating is not just what it is, but what it represents. A reminder that our solar system is not isolated. We are part of a cosmic network of exchange, mystery, and maybe even intention. Whether Atlas is just an exotic snowball from a distant star or something far stranger, it's showing us that the universe is alive with surprises. So keep watching the skies this October. Because if 3I Atlas does something unexpected, it won't just be another comet. It could be the moment we realize that we're not just looking at the cosmos might be looking back.